Usually, when I make videos like this, I am celebrating someone. It's a happy birthday video, happy anniversary video. There's been one time where I did put a lot of effort into a video like this, and I would have loved that to be the only time. But it's not. Lane V. Rogers, whom many of you will know much better as Blake Mitchell, has passed away on Monday in December, on the 15th. He was driving a rented motorcycle in Los Angeles, and he had a collision with a box truck, and he did not survive. There has been an outpouring of love and support for him, which is wonderful to see. But it's also really painful. I knew Lane, not personally, not truly intensely, but I knew him. We flirted a lot. We would go back and forth with sexting and erotica. I would tell him about the issues in my life. He checked in on me after I came back from the hospital and wanted to make sure I was okay. He supported me when I started my OnlyFans and gave me advice and told me what I should try out. And we shared videos, like in this case of wanting to share our knowledge, share our interests. He would check on me. He would support me when I was going through my job hunt, and I would apologize for not being able to continue subscribing to him. He would say, "It's no big deal. You worry about yourself." He was supportive. He was kind. He was passionate. He had a strong political voice. He stood for what he believed in, and he spoke loudly about it. He didn't shirk away. He didn't hide away the way he felt, just because he was afraid of losing followers or losing people's support or making a name for himself that was less than ideal. He was a truly amazing man. And I think I'm gonna miss him every day.
You told me like you want to attend some classes, right? Dancing
Yeah.
classes.
This video is here purely to honor him. So I want to start with the thing that I wrote. I remember talking to him during the Helix scandal that started my foray into porn content. I remember him checking up on me after I disappeared for 3 months in the hospital. I remember him supporting my earliest desire to begin having conversations with performers like Ty Mitchell and supporting me as I struggled with recovery. I remember a friend. I remember a mentor. I remember an activist who never shirked away from what he believed. I remember a man who loved riding horses and was putting countless hours into bettering his craft. I remember a man who was learning law at university and had dreams of working to support other sex workers when they were hindered by their own industry. I remember a man with a beautiful, boundless future, and I lament that he's been robbed of that. He will be missed by so many, but in the end, I hope his impact is eternal, affecting the lives of everyone he touched for the better. He can inspire betterment, strength, goodness, and a better future for us all. Thank you, Lane, for everything. We hold you in our hearts, and that is your eternity. You've earned it. But it's not just my words that matter. There's other people, more important people, people more tied to his life that had things to say. The world breaks everyone, and afterwards, many are strong at the broken places. But those that will not break, it kills. It kills the very good and the very gentle and the very brave, impartially. Ernest Hemingway. I am numb with sadness at Lane's passing. I'm trying to make sense of what makes no sense. All day, I have been haunted by Hemingway's Broken Places quote, a quote Lane, along with our dear friend David, discussed at length while we were planning a project together. At the time, it felt like a kind of battle cry, reminding us that when we grow through pain, we come back stronger. But today, I am devastated by its deeper meaning, one I never imagined. And while Hemingway's prose is unapologetic, it hurts to realize how true it is. That the few who carry so much courage, so much excitement to live, can make the world seem almost startled by them, as if their spirit is too strong, too honest, too unguarded to go unnoticed by fate. Lane was one of those. He would not break. He was one of the very good, the very gentle, and the very brave. He lived with a quiet fearlessness. He did not need to shout or cry out to claim attention. Rather, he simply showed up, open-hearted, excited, curious, unarmored. He lived with a gentleness that protected a healing heart, always doing his best to find the courage to change, the courage to feel, to care, to meet life as it is, problems and all, and most importantly, to be freely himself. For me now, that line belongs to him as much as it belongs to Hemingway. It carries his voice, forever reminding me how to live. Love always. Jake Jack. Today has been unfathomably hard. My tears are all mixed up with beautiful, smiling memories. I don't understand how this could happen. Lane was the first person I worked with in our shared industry. We became fast friends. I was instantly drawn to him as someone I could trust in a new, intimidating place in which I knew no one and which I knew nothing about. He made me feel safe. He had a kindness and a gentleness to him that felt like home. We bonded over our similar backgrounds and experiences, and we laughed a lot, cried some, and had good times and bad. His shining, smiling face is clearly burned into my brain, and I hope it never leaves. That's how I'll remember him. Rest in peace, Lane, my friend. I love you. Sean Ford. Over the last decade, Lane has been one of my closest and kindest friends. The type that would literally fly across the country at the drop of a hat to help you if you needed it. The kind that you could sit and talk with for hours about nothing and everything all at the same time. He did so much in this lifetime, yet there was still so much more for him to do. He really loved and inspired so many people in this world, including myself, and always pushed himself and his friends to do better. I have so many great things to say about him, and yet still can't find the right words to put it all together. I'll forever hope to make him proud. It's been such a numbing experience to hear this news, to say the least. I find myself waking around my house, talking to him, wondering if he can hear me. Still doesn't feel real. I hope that his family is doing okay and that he's resting easy with Bandit and everyone else he's ever missed. P.S. Say hi to Casey for me. Joey Mills. I've been sobbing nonstop and I'm truly at a loss for words. Rest in peace, Lane. Meeting him Getting to know him was one of the best things to ever come from my several years in this industry. He was my idol and someone that I looked up to when I was much, much younger, not a performer yet. Not only that, but he was a great friend and a great work colleague, always caring, professional, and a fun and joyous soul to be around. A rare thing in this industry when the biggest stars are the most awful people. He was the first performer that I ever admired and kept up with, all the way back to when I was in 9th grade, in the closet, struggling with my own sexuality and unable to figure things out and experiment the way straight boys were allowed to. And with most closeted boys my age at the time, that leading to going online and watching adult videos to try and navigate things that way. I never imagined that a decade later I would be in this industry as well and get the chance to know him, and that he too would admire my work and tell me how much he enjoyed it, while also taking the time to make efforts and arrangements that I couldn't as a smaller creator, to give me the chance to work with him numerous times. We weren't the closest of friends, but it was always a great experience the few times we saw each other in person. And we would talk frequently online and supported each other's new work in spite of the distance. And I'm gonna miss him so much. Rest easy, Lane. Kylan, my heart's so heavy at the passing of my loved one, Lane V. Rogers. I can't believe I would be making this post this soon. Where do I even begin? 10 years ago, Lane walked into my life. We shared so many beautiful memories I'll cherish forever. He was the sweetest, smartest, most charming man I've ever met. A true definition of a gentleman. He was so romantic and loved so unconditionally. My favorite thing was how safe and beautiful he would always make me feel. Lane was a love I'll have in my heart for the rest of my days. I last saw him on Sunday evening. Thank you for making my last day with you incredible. How I wish I could spend more time with you, getting to see your favorite team. Go Rams! Win the game and make it to the playoffs will be a memory I hold forever. I love you very much, and I'm gonna miss you every day. Liam Riley. After aimlessly texting him this morning as he crossed my mind, I was not long after shortly informed of the passing of Lane Rogers. Instantly was devastated. Feels like it can't be real. He's too young, too... all that he is. I last saw you briefly when you visited me, and I never would have imagined in 1,000,000 years that it would have been the last time we saw each other. Heaven gained a beautiful person and soul. Prayers to his family, friends, and loved ones. While these words and your name sound like a bad dream, I must wish that you rest in peace, Lane. Hayden Breyer. The last time we hung out, I asked what he's into. He misunderstood and listed horses, cowboys. We laughed when I clarified in bed, made some joking nays at him before and after. We were supposed to see each other tomorrow. I was looking forward to teasing him with more horseplay jokes. Adam Albride.
I live 17 floors up, and when it rains I can feel those drops in my window pane. Lets me know that I'm still here. But when the sun comes out, I will go outside. When it breaks through clouds, I will give a smile. Lets me know that I'm still here. Sometimes I want to run away, to find good times again, to find all my old friends. Good times, I said good times, find my friends again. I said I wanna have good times, good times, find my friends again, and good times, I said good times, find my friends again. I said I wanna have good times, good skies clear up, I will go outside. I'll imagine you're still by my side. Lets me know that I'm still here. Sometimes I want to run away, to find good times again, to find all my old friends. Run away, to the nearest place where I'll find all my old friends. Times I said good times, find my friends again. I said I wanna have good times.
Why are you in math?
Find my friends again and good times. I said good times, find my friends again. I said I wanna have good times.
What's up, bro? Just kidnapped your wife. What are you gonna do about it?
Pull it all together, the whole ensemble.
Yeah, let's see the socks one more time. Incredible. And going up. Excellent.
So, yeah, there we go. That was a look into the life and adventures of Lane V. Rogers, the man known to most as Blake Mitchell, taken from us at 31 years old, 4 years younger than me, but so many years wiser than me, so many years stronger than me, so many years better. And I meant every word I said. I am going to be missing him probably every day, remembering him, thinking about him. He changed my life in a lot of ways. He is, I think, one of the truest, purest examples of what I have always fought for when I talk about life beyond the cum shot. And we had talked about trying to arrange a conversation. And I'm saddest about that, not because I lost out on it, but because it could have been more of him that I could have learned about, more of him I could have appreciated and gotten to know. And now, all I have is the memories we all share. But I'm keeping them. I'm holding them. I'm keeping them and holding them in my heart. And when I move forward from this, when I move forward and onward, I'm gonna do it in his honor. I'm gonna do it to be what he wanted to be in this world. I want to have the influence, the drive, the passion, and the support for the right causes that he had. I want to do what he was doing. It's the least any of us can do. Make this world a better place every day. Not for ourselves, not just for the future, but for the people we are leaving behind. Lane, Casey, Alex, everyone. We've lost so many already. So keep up your fight for them. Keep up your fight for them, because they can't do it anymore, but we can. That's what we have to do. That's all we can do. This is Rule saying, rest in peace, Lane V. Rogers. Rest in peace, Blake Mitchell. We'll always keep you. We'll always remember you. We'll always love you. And guys, life does get better as long as you work at it brick by brick. So build something fucking fantastic.
Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. Mess me around and then worst of all, never call baby when you say you will.